Hello everybody, today's video is going to be on this cube, which is called a Rexamorphix, and it is designed and built by a man in Thailand named Traiphum. And what it is it's a Rex cube. So it's one of these, it's just that it's been modded to look a little bit different. And as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger now. So what he's done is he's taken a Rex cube and he's shaved it down, and then he's rebuilt it with epoxy sculpt. And the video before this one, if you haven't seen it yet, which is my hexaphobic, he actually included this with my hexaphobic as a gift, which is very nice of him because these puzzles are a little bit expensive. I think he does make these, and they're around $180. And my birthday just passed, so he decided he was going to throw one in for my birthday. As you can see here on the actual cube itself, it did say Happy Birthday 2012, but just playing with it rubbed it off a little bit, and oh well, that's the way it is. And as you can see here, this is Traiphum Puzzles Rexamorphix number 3. Now, when I actually unboxed this in the last video, I kept calling it a Rexaphobic. And that's because my mind was set on the hexaphobic, which is what I was unboxing. So that was my mistake, but this is actually called a Rexamorphix. So what it's done is it's turned it into like a four colored, I guess, triangle type of puzzle. I think it's called a tetrahedron, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. But I cannot solve this. I've tried to solve it. In fact, I took it apart and put it back together like this so you could see it just for demonstrational purposes. I will be scrambling it in a second. But I wanted you guys to see what it looked like while it was unscrambled. And I can't figure this out for the life of me. And it's kind of funny because Traiphum can figure this out, and he actually has a video of solving this, and you can check that out in the link in the description. And I've watched that video trying to figure out what he's doing, and I kind of grasped the concept, but I haven't been able to yet. As you can see, I have tried a lot. I mean, this, the pen is worn down quite a bit now, and so I'm going to explain what happens here. As we know, on a Rex cube, it's all corner turning. Well, he's turned this into a corner and face turning. So we've got the corner turning, and then we've also got the face turning. But all it is it's one of these. So, on these face turning ones, he's basically shaved this down. You know what I mean? And then on this one, on the corner, he's actually built it up. And I can show you that because if I take a piece out of here, and I take a piece out of here, they will fit in each other. So there's an actual piece. This is what has been built on top of the actual Rex cube piece. So you can see how much is built on there. And then if I was to put this one inside of here, you can see how much has been taken off, which is equal amounts, as you can see. Now let's take a look at the centerpiece here. So this centerpiece is one of these pieces, this center piece right here. And I've already taken it out so I can show you what it looks like. So let's put this in, and then let's put this back in. And now you can really see how much has been built on top of that. So he's really had to extend it, and it's really weighed the piece down. I've tried to put this inside of this one. It just falls out because I guess it's too small now. But it does fit perfectly inside this one, as you can see. Another piece I can switch is this little tiny triangle piece. And this little tiny triangle piece is equivalent to these, because on here you can see that it's got 4 petals around the center, and on here is the same thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 around the center, but now they're different shapes. So I can actually take this one, and I can take it and put it in here, just like this. And now you can see the transformation on this, how he's had to actually shave down part of the corner on one of these to make that corner there. And he's built it up like this. And if we take this one and we put this one inside of there, you can see that, again, the equal amount has been taken, and it's just a different shape now. So I thought that was really interesting how we could actually switch pieces. So the method I was using to try to solve this one was similar to this one, where it was an algorithm that would flip 1, 2, 3 pieces like this, and it would flip these, and it would flip these ones. But because this piece is equivalent to this, and there's only one color on it all, you wouldn't see that it's flipped over if I did it right now. But on this one, as you can see, each of these pieces have 2 colors on it. And not only that, if you look at it from this way, this has a solid color and then a different color here. So when I tried to apply the flipping algorithm, say if I wanted, I had these 2 pieces and they were already here, and this piece was up here, I could go like this and I could flip it using my algorithm and flip it over so they would both be here, bringing them back. The only problem with that is that this middle would now be flipped over. So I thought, okay, maybe I could just put this one beside this one, like, incorrect. So put this one on this side. So, the colors would be flipped, and then go over here and do it this way. And that actually worked. But the further I got into it, I would run into more and more types of parity. And I like to try to minimalize it so you don't get parity, because before my method came out, everybody's method on this required a lot of parity algorithms, and there was just constant commutators and swapping, whereas mine don't have any. And I try to do that on puzzles, try to minimize the parity, but this thing can have a lot of parity if you try to use this method on it, which makes it difficult to solve. So there's not a whole lot else that I can tell you about this puzzle. I thought it was really funny that Traiphum could solve this, but not the hexaphobic. And I can solve the hexaphobic very easy, but not this. So maybe one day if I'm ever in Thailand, or if he's ever here, I can get a lesson on how to solve this, because I cannot figure it out. How I think it is that once it's all scrambled up, so I'm going to scramble this up now and show you, but the method that I can see that he uses is a little bit different, but it definitely makes sense to me on how it would work. So his method, what he would do is put all the centers in, and of course you have to know your color scheme, because on this puzzle, any piece can go anywhere. There's no set pieces. So what would happen is he would make all of the centers the same. So he would, put these in. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right or not. And then put the white in. As you can see, the centers go in very, very fast. So now all the centers are in, and I don't know if that's the proper color scheme or not. But then what he would do is he would put these pieces in. As you can see, these 2 are already there, but not necessarily having to be there. I mean, you could put it like this, but he would match these pieces up. So let's see if I can match another piece up with it. So here you can see I've matched these up now, and then I can get them out of the way so I can put that center back, and now they're matched up wherever, over here and here. And so what he would do then is match them all up like that, and then he would put them in their respective place, and then he would be left with these 3 pieces here. And what happens with those pieces is you kind of have to, like, if this, I need this yellow with it, so here this is all matched up, and then you move it into a different location, just like this, and then move that back. And then what would happen, it just happened to be that these are here. You would match all 3 up like this, and then you could move them around as a whole piece. See what I'm saying? And then you could solve it from there. I just haven't been able to figure it out. Anyways, guys, that's the Rexamorphix. If you would like one, contact Traiphum. I know he's still making them. The link to his channel will be in the description, and I will see you on my next video. Okay, everybody, this video's questions comes from Weberanium, who asks, what's the stupidest thing that you've done in public? I know I've done some stupid things in public, and I would like some really good answers so I can post them on next video's outro. I also want you to ask a question as well, so please leave your questions and your answers in separate comments. It makes everything a whole lot easier on me. And on the last video, the question was, what brightens up your day? And here are some of the answers for you. The cool thing is, if you look at this Land cube, or Rex cube. Hello everybody, today's video is going to be, let's probably solve it first. Third Rexamorphix, Rexamorphix. Okay everybody, again!